Hi U6, it's Mr. Bailey here.
And Mr. Wood.
Okay, so we're going to talk you through your remote learning if you are learning at home. So you'll see at the top of the document is the timetable that you need to follow if you are learning from home. So whatever day you're learning from home, you follow the timetable. So for example, if you were learning from home on a Monday, you would do English, maths, French, and then geography in the afternoon. So I'm going to talk you through the English first of all. So you can see that we have a reading activity linked to Reading Eggs that you need to use your login. On the Monday, the focus is on grammar, looking at clauses. There's an introduction to it and your activity that you need to complete in your book. On Tuesday, again, there's another Reading Eggs focus, but the main focus of the lesson is grammar, looking at modal verbs. Again, there's an introduction to explain what a modal verb is, and then the main activity is underneath that you then need to complete into your book. Wednesday, there is another reading focus with Reading Eggs, and then the main part of the lesson is looking at selecting and retrieving information. So the focus is on a biography of Malala Yousafzai. So you read the biography and then you answer questions that are based on that biography. On Thursday, there is another Reading Eggs activity for you to complete, and the main focus of the lesson again is looking at select and retrieve questions. So you have a text about mammals, so this links to our science learning, and then you have some questions to answer underneath. Friday, you've got another Reading Eggs thing to follow on your Reading Eggs, and then the focus of the main lesson is writing, so that you're going to be using the correct features in a diary entry. You'll find a checklist and an example. You will then write your diary based on what you have done this week, and you can complete that in your book.
So for your maths in the week, each day starts with a 50-minute timetable Rockstars practice. Have a look at Monday, focused on addition and subtraction, so you're going to be using formal written methods. There's a couple of examples there for you, and then there's an activity for you to carry out by using and applying that knowledge. On Tuesday, the focus is on multiplication and division. Again, formal written methods, bus stop method for division. And again, we've got some practice there, some arithmetic practice and some problem solving to do using those methods. Wednesday, we're looking at finding missing angles in triangles. Again, there's an introduction and an explanation how to work out the missing angle, and then a number of problems for you to look into to find missing angles, both in triangles and in a straight line. Thursday lessons on geometry, back to angles on a straight line, working out the missing angle. There's an example to show you how to do it, how you calculate it, and then some examples of using and applying that in different orientations and different positions. Basically, you're either using the straight line knowledge or the knowledge you've already got from triangles to solve those problems. Friday, we're looking at geometry, we're looking at 3D nets. There's some examples of the nets of 3D shapes, and then your main activity is shown here. You're looking at developing nets into 3D shapes and working out which one's the appropriate net for which shape.
Okay, so for MFL, for French, you will find your learning on Purple Mash, so you need to complete the activity that's been set as a to-do. For geography, we're looking at comparing and contrasting different localities, and you're going to answer the questions that are here based on your research using ICT. PE, your activity is below, and it is a Move More activity, and it's linked to our rainbow scheme in school. For science, we're going to be learning about Charles Darwin. You need to read the text about Charles Darwin, which is here, and then answer those questions. You can also go online to find out some more about Charles Darwin, and you can write those facts down in your book.
So for your PSHE, we're looking at what we do in emergency situations. Some information about the basic rules, how to approach it. There's an activity where you're just going to fill in some missing words out of the sentences to show that you understand what to do. A YouTube clip, some information on the exact procedure that you should do when there's an emergency situation arises, and then you're going to create a poster explaining that. And for computing, it's all about internet safety, how to search safely on the internet, some examples and some information there. Your main activity is going to produce a PowerPoint.
In RE, we are looking at the importance of diversity in a community. So here you'll find the Sikhism Code for Living, and your activity is to use that Code for Living to create your own Code for Living in your books. Moving on to music, you need to log on to your UMU account, and you can need to complete the activities that have been set for you on there.
For your history, you're going to be looking at the Blitz and how it affected Wolverhampton compared to other cities like Coventry and Birmingham. There's a little bit of online research to do. You're also going to be looking at some newspaper articles from the time and use those to help you answer some questions about the Blitz. Then you're going to go on to looking at some photographs of the local area and again answer some questions regarding the Blitz.
Below there is also a spelling activity for you to complete, so it's looking at identifying and editing spellings. Your art and DT, we are looking at forced perception, so you're looking at some images, and then you're going to have a go at creating your own forced perspective using the YouTube video. You can watch the video again so you can create different forced perspectives. So that there is your remote learning if you are learning from home. Remember that if you have any questions, an adult will be calling you so that you can answer any questions that you might have. Also, you can get your parents to email the Upper Phase email address. So it is upperphase@eastfieldpry.co.uk. Thank you, Year 6. Bye.
Bye. Bye.